don't know what you call that. Dog cough hack hairball thing. But yeah, the only ones that I kept, Amazon Prime. You got to keep that.
I don't have Prime. I canceled my Prime last year.
Yeah, but from as much shit as I order, it's worth it for the free shipping.
That's true. If
you order like 2 things a month from Amazon, it's worth it.
My mom has it, and like whenever I want something, I'll just tell her to buy it. Well, I was explaining to her the whiskey ice cubes, the big ones.
Yeah.
She had never heard of them before.
Whiskey rocks.
Yeah, and so I was like, no, you just buy the big tray and you make them. And she's like, well, how do you make them? And I'm like, you put water in it and you freeze it.
Freeze it. Changing the lower third.
And
that's what I was saying. Listen,
so she bought them, and now she won't drink anything without them. Like, she'll use it for, like, her sodas or whatnot. Oh, they're challenging onside. And it was no goal.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Not goalie interference, because no one knows what goalie interference is.
Nobody does. I'm sure you can read my shirt.
Then the only other thing was, ESPN Plus. Gotta keep that.
Well, why not, though, like...
I'm lucky that Rachel lets me use her at Disney.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
Otherwise, I'd get that bundle thing.
Yeah, because that's what I got. Because I had, when Disney Plus came out, I was paying $6 for Hulu and $5 for
the
ESPN Plus. So why not spend the extra $2 for Disney Plus? But it's stupid. So like I pay that much.
I don't think I'd use the Hulu though. That's the thing.
No, you do because you get
Hulu has live sports, but I've yet to watch a live sport on Hulu.
I have, because it's ESPN Plus sports, and it's just easier than going into ESPN Plus for me, because I'm already in Hulu. Plus they have all the they basically have all the ABC and Fox stuff that they don't put on Disney Plus.
She knows me.
Nice. Are we live?
Hamilton in my head, man. Ooh, we get copyrighted if I sing Hamilton? Probably will.
I don't think if you sing it. Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, we're already on. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday! How's your bracket doing, Pete?
I have no idea.
Well, it's probably better, because I know how mine's doing, and
I know Kentucky went down.
It's not doing well.
So I know that fucked up some shit. Iowa lost to someone, like a 13 seed, I think I saw. I am looking like, let's see, I got my bracket right here.
Yeah, I'm pulling mine up too here.
I thought they give you like a thing where you're certain points, and there it is. 240 of a potential 320, so I'm still in good shape.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's better than me.
It says I'm at 100%, but that can't be right because I know I picked Kentucky to win and they lost. So let's see. I'm looking for crosses through my bracket.
I have the bottom half of my Midwest looks pretty good.
Actually, I'm seeing only one crossed out team, Kentucky.
Only one?
In my bracket. Did the Longhorns win? We did win.
Oh yeah, we had that.
Fuck you, Virginia Tech.
Oh no, we didn't have that.
I've just been so busy with work. Like I made a quick pick on Sunday, just real quick. Didn't even think about it. Just picked from the heart, and then I told myself I was going to go back and put some sort of formula in, like defensive or free throw percentage and defensive 3-point percentage allowed.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have time to do it. So I literally went, my bracket is quick picks. I did it in maybe 5 minutes all the way through. My final four consists of Gonzaga, UCLA, Tennessee, and Wisconsin.
See,
because I got to give Rick Barnes love, so Tennessee.
Now, you know I do the formula as well.
Yeah. I'm assuming you had like 6 brackets.
No. I did one bracket with the formula that I was really proud of this year. Really freaking proud of. I took a base of your 3-point shooting percentage. And then I added or subtracted your 3 points per game differential between what you do and what you allow. So, for example, you make 8.4.
Is that a ratio? I should have given you a ratio or something.
Yeah, I actually had to do all of it myself because I couldn't find a website that had all the stats. And I did the same thing with free throws too. And then I added in bonus points for your plus win differential in quadrant 1 games. And I then subtracted points for your total amount of quadrant 3 and 4 losses, because simple matter is you cannot lose 3 or 4 quadrant games.
Well, I just got an update that said there are no perfect brackets left out there in the world because Iowa State just beat LSU. So you're happy because fuck LSU.
Yeah,
Right?
fuck LSU. But except that gymnast that I love from LSU, Livy something or other.
No idea.
See if I can find her TikTok. But anyway, so the Livy Dunn, is that it?
I have no idea.
That's it.
Not in it with the TikToks. Not my type.
Well, she's my type. Look at that.
Small and thin. And blonde.
Yeah, she hits all the things. But
Check all the boxes. I don't think a gymnast is ever going to be my type. They're all like this tall.
and she's like really good friends with Sunny Lee.
Chilborough?
No, Sunny Lee. But so, anyways, the bracket came out really well doing the formula.
As far as chalk or...
Yeah, everything. Like remember when I had all those upsets a couple years back, and everybody made fun of me?
No, but it was because of... I'm pretty sure your two parameters were free throw percentage and
Yeah,
defensive 3-point percentage allowed.
yeah. And some of the upsets, like I had some 13s that won, and people were like, "What are you doing?" But I also had a 16 that won, and that one didn't work out.
Was
But,
that year?
Yeah.
That was that year?
No, I didn't have that one.
No, but like that year?
No. That was.
That's
I think it was the year after.
that's gonna be weirdly enough. That's a memory that I will never forget until Alzheimer's completely takes me.
Yeah, that was.
Having everyone hover over my phone,
That was
watching Virginia get upset.
That was an all-time story too. Like,
They would not change the TV.
it would not change the channel, even though because it was at a Golden Knights bar, and it's intermission at the Golden Knights game. Intermission, and we're like, "There's 4 minutes left in the game. The
We
game
got
just went
history
orders.
here."
This is literally history in the making. Can you put it on?" No, the Golden Knights won't let us change it. Like, it's literally intermission. We're not missing the game, and like, there's like 10 people huddled around
Half the bar
watching,
is huddled over my
watching
phone.
your phone, and it was nuts. But I had like my Final Four. I had this year 3 threes and or 3 ones and a 3. I have Gonzaga, Arizona, Kansas, and Purdue in my Final Four, and that's all using the formula, using the system. With Gonzaga and Kansas in the final, and obviously the Bulldogs winning. Gonzaga, is it Bulldogs?
They are the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I also have Gonzaga winning this thing.
No, you have to think about it. Earlier,
I've got Gonzaga, Wisconsin. So the two whitest basketball teams in the country, I have playing each other in the national championship.
It's funny on my Facebook memories today.
Because I
had
can
posted
never
something
bring
about
myself
white
to pick
guys.
against Wisconsin because Wisconsin is always. They're just like.
They're there, and
They're
we
always
hate
there.
it. Yeah. They're never like in the run for like the top team in the country, but come the last couple weeks of March every year.
Ooh, that was
they're in.
That was hot right there.
What region
Oh,
are they in?
Wisconsin. Oh, Midwest.
Okay, where do we have Wisconsin?
That's Kansas's region.
Oh, they're playing right now. They're playing Colgate right now, and they're
Oh.
losing 2-9.
Well, there you go. Maybe I lose the Final Four team here.
But I have Wisconsin and Iowa State.
So it's Friday, so we wanted to get this thing going before the tournament started. Obviously, like we've said on here a million times, until this is our main job, it's never going to be. I very much like this to be our main job.
Right. Me too. That would be dope. Then we could start writing shit off on our taxes. We just go to games and write it off on our taxes.
Yeah.
Like rich
Press
people do and
passes.
shit.
Pretty sure we could qualify for those press passes.
We should.
Then it get us in the Golden Knights locker room, and I can be like, Marchie, who has better hair, me or Will?
Yeah, I could be like,
Right now.
Ashley Vice, what are you doing Friday night?
I don't think mine's as long as Will's is right now, but it's not.
You're getting
as
there.
long. Yeah, give me another 2 months.
Yeah, you're getting up there. You need a haircut. Just shave it off. It's so easy.
Just to trim it so it grows faster. I don't know if that's a real thing or not.
You know when the last time I bought shampoo was?
04?
No, I don't actually know. I was asking.
So we did miss a bunch of, but we can do updates, I guess, and just picks going forward. I really didn't fuck up a lot, so I'm actually pretty fucking stoked.
I did. The system was an epic failure so far this year. But I will say that,
I've got a couple red in the East region, but nothing else I'm really seeing.
a few years ago, though, when the system was an epic failure in the first round and second round, it did end up giving me all 4 Final Four teams, including like a 3 and a 6. And it got, well, actually, you got the Final Four games all completely correct. When
That's pretty good. The only time I've ever picked the winner right was that 2015 Kentucky team.
I think this was the UVA. I had Duke a few years back, but only because I had read an article at the beginning of the season where the guy was like, Duke is going to win it all this year. Nobody has any chance against Duke. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go with it.
This guy still wants some.
We're watching Sharks and Avalanche, by the way, if you're wondering what hockey is on.
We'll get to the Knights. Finally pulled their heads out of their asses.
Yeah, we'll get there. What region you want to do?
Well, I mean, I just start in the left to right. I'm in the West. Is my top left.
All right, let's do the West. So we both got Gonzaga coming out of this.
Gonzaga coming out. I mean, if you want me to rattle off my...
Just go what do you got for Sweet 16?
Yeah, so that's
Since we're like mostly done this bracket already.
going to be... I got Gonzaga beating Memphis to get to it. So Gonzaga will beat Memphis tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's Penny Hardaway's team, so that hurts my heart, but it's, yeah. I actually correctly picked New Mexico State to beat UConn. That's a 12-5, because you can't not pick a 12-5.
Yeah.
It might be worth picking 3 12-5 upsets nowadays. It's just the cursed bracket seed. I got Arkansas. They beat whoever UVM is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Vermont.
Oh, well. Ben and Jerry's. And then so I've got Gonzaga, Arkansas there. That's a matchup. I've got Notre Dame beat Alabama. I correctly picked that.
Roll Tide, though.
Texas Tech beat MTST.
Roll Tide, roll.
And then Michigan State is currently playing Davidson. I have Michigan State winning.
It's a tied
Duke
game right
beat
now.
CSUF, whoever that is.
Cal State Fullerton.
There you go. So I've got Texas Tech, Duke. I've got in the West, the 4 teams coming out: Gonzaga, Arkansas, Texas Tech, and Duke.
So here's what I had. I had obviously Gonzaga, and I had Boise beating Memphis. But the winner of that's going to be Gonzaga, so that's cool. I had UConn. So there's 3 12-5 games. I've gotten all 3 of them wrong so far. I had 12s to win, they lost. I had 5s to win, they lost. So everything's gone wrong for me with 12 5s. I got one here. I always have a bottle opener in my pocket.
Yeah, it's on my keys.
It's a Bud Light, but it does Smittix pretty well. I had down the bottom there, I did have Notre Dame over Alabama. I hate to say it, but it wasn't me. It was the system.
You did pick Notre Dame?
Yeah, the system. I hate Notre Dame. But I was thinking about this game, too. Like, every time Notre Dame and Bama play in football,
Is this still Mike
Bama
Bray?
beats the crap
Is he
out of
still
them.
the coach?
I don't know. I know it's
Notre
not
Dame
Brian
coach?
Kelly anymore.
No, Mike Bray is the Notre Dame basketball coach. I couldn't tell you who that.
Yeah, I know.
Alabama.
It
Coach
used to be
Avery Johnson.
your boy. I don't know who it is either, actually. But I did. Yeah, I had the Irish. I hate to say it, but they should have played yesterday. That would have been cool if the Irish played on St. Patty's Day, right? Tournament committee.
Missed out on that one.
I actually had Montana State beating Texas Tech too. I don't know why the system had it. No, it wasn't me. And then I have Davidson over Michigan State. Duke winning that. So I have Duke beating Notre Dame to go on to play Gonzaga.
So yeah, then I've got Gonzaga, Texas Tech, because Big 12 love, and I hate Duke. So Coach K goes out in the second round, and he goes away forever, and we don't have to worry about
Forever.
him.
We never have to hear of him again. But you know he's probably gonna end up doing like he might end up replacing Dick Vitale or something, or
He
he'll.
doesn't have the personality to be on TV.
Remember when he apologized for losing? What a fucking idiot.
I hope he just goes away. Live the rest of your life in Chapel Hill somewhere,
No,
and never
that's North Carolina.
live your rest of your life in Cameron Indoor somewhere.
Where is Duke?
Mm.
Winston-Salem?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Wake Forest.
I don't know. I don't know North Carolina.
Duke, what?
I
is
just
it
know
Raleigh?
Tobacco Road.
It's gotta be in Raleigh.
Tobacco Road.
No, I see. This is. I wouldn't know this if I didn't have 100 shots of Jameson last night. That's not what we're trying
That's
to
why
Google.
we need a Google entity.
Yeah, right? We need like a Tony Reali. A poor man's Tony Reali. Stat boy. Where is Duke University?
You know, when it comes down to it, we would hire a chick to do that for us, not a dude.
Durham.
Like, we would have the girl.
It has to be a sports person though. Like,
She can be.
yeah, like I don't want a girl. Like, I don't want to be just a pretty face girl. No
Oh.
offense. I'm totally fine with girls using their looks for whatever. But fact of the matter is, girls can know sports too, and that's what we
I
want.
think if we hired a chick, we'd have to be like a waiver to not sue us for sexual harassment.
It'd have to be a 1099 job.
Where you will not sue us for
Yeah, because you're
sexual
technically
harassment.
not an employee. You're an independent contractor. You're contracting your Google abilities.
So yeah, anyway, I've got Gonzaga, Texas Tech, and then Gonzaga coming out. I'm assuming you have Duke.
No, Gonzaga, dude. I guess Gonzaga.
No,
wins it all.
versus who's your?
Oh yeah, Gonzaga Duke.
That's your Elite Eight matchup.
That is my Elite Eight matchup.
So I'm looking good. I haven't fucked up this bracket at all, unless Michigan State goes down.
Nice,
They
that's pretty good.
are down by 1 point right now.
Yeah, I got a bunch of red.
And there's only 36 seconds left in the game. So how are they only scored 49 and 50 points respectively in this game?
That's March.
Hold on.
It's March Madness.
Let's
It's
see if we can
March
find this
Madness.
one. Oh, it's not on ESPN, huh?
No, it'll be on. It's on CBS. Though, do you get all access? Do you have CBS All Access?
If I have to log in, it's not going to be.
Do you have the
working.
CBS Sports app? You have to have the CBS Sports app, right?
That.
That's not it. Oh, but that might be it though, because it's on regular TV. Remember back in the day when you had to like, it was only on CBS and they would just like flip between the games to what was good
Now
and
it's
what
like
wasn't.
True TV and
Yeah, now you can watch them all. Like you youngins out there, y'all are spoiled. There it is. Look at, they're all down. Oh wait.
it took a second to load. By the time I get this loaded up, the game's going to be over.
There's 9:42 left in it, according to this.
Oh, 9:27. Yeah, but still, it's the most relevant. See, I gotta sign in and shit.
Yeah. Just get the CBS Sports app. Go to your app store. This is like if you're watching at home or listening, this is where you get up and take a piss.
Well, I'm saying this is why we love fast. People love fast talk because it's real. Like,
Yeah.
so many people can relate to trying to find the goddamn app on the Fire Stick.
Right, like what the fuck channel is this on? Who the fuck knows? You gotta scroll through all this sort of stuff. This is real life.
And no editing.
This isn't no fucking like yeah, where like you're listening to fucking say you're listening to like Pardon the Interruption or something, PTI, And like
Edited.
they start talking to something, and boom, right away they're showing highlights and some shit like that, or they cut to something. Like they know they got it all down and ready to go. Like, not here. Nope, not with us. Not till we get that Google girl.
It should be part of the CBS family, so I'm assuming all the tournament games are going to be on this.
You have to
It's
sign
so
in.
random how like these random TV stations have the playoffs or the.
There you go. Watch live TV.
Why did it asked me for my provider and then I go away and it come back, and it's like, oh no, you're good. Now see, there's a lock button on everything, so I'll probably get a free preview here.
Wait. Go back down.
What?
It had the CBS Sports Channel app.
Where?
No, like on whatever the last thing you were on before this.
Was
That's Stephanie from Full House.
here. It's right here. It's on
No,
channel 8.
No. Go back.
See, I gotta do this bullshit. See, folks, you never know what's gonna happen on Fast Talk. I'm gonna log into my CBS thing here.
Hey, I got a good life hack for everybody. If you're watching, how many people out there are just sick and tired of bottled water being like super expensive now? A bottle of Dasani's like $2. Aquafina $2. Not this girl, the
I like her though.
yeah, she was in that
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi and 10 Rings.
She's also in the Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yes, Ryan the Last Dragon. And anyways, 37 cents for this bottle of water from Whole Foods.
That's how you do it.
37 cents. Because Whole Foods, they might be a little bit expensive, but the bottles of water are not.
There we go.
Here we go.
That's
gotta go.
Fast Talk's mistake for not being live on
You should probably turn it down
tournament
though,
games. I don't get sued.
so we don't get sued for broadcasting the sound to the game.
Alright, so that's my West. So Michigan State TBD here.
Yeah, let's
You
go
wanna
down.
You want to go down to the East?
I don't even know the format. I'm just clicking on buttons.
This is Baylor's division.
Yeah, all right, I'm there. I actually had Baylor and UNC.
So I had Marquette winning that game, so that's when I fucked up.
Yeah, you
Baylor
missed that
wins.
one.
Marquette lost. St. Mary's sister Jean.
No, that's
Oh,
Loyola
she's
Chicago.
Loyola Chicago. I don't know where. I had St. Mary's winning, so that's my.
Not me. That was a 12-5 game that I lost because I lost to
Indiana's
them all.
Trash. UCLA, which is my Final Four pick, they won.
I had Ukla too.
My Longhorns are in this division. They won. Now they're going against Purdue, your Final Four pick.
I had Vatek.
And then I had San Francisco winning, apparently, and they lost to Murray State.
Yep, I had Murray
And
State.
then I also, Kentucky, this is Kentucky losing to whoever the fuck they lost to.
St. Peter's.
I should know that one.
You should because it's you. St. Peter's. Yeah.
So my Elite Eight is looking like Baylor beating UNC, UCLA beating St. Mary's, Texas beating Purdue, so that knocks out your thing. And then I had Kentucky moving on, but clearly I'm gonna have to pick someone here. So St. Pete's, because it's my name.
Okay. I
So
had.
they'll play. That's the matchup. I have to watch that game. If Texas plays St. Pete, I am obligated to watch that game.
Well, the good news is it's not gonna happen. I have Baylor, UCLA, and then I had Purdue playing Kentucky. Murray State was.
Did you have Texas versus Purdue, or did you have us?
I had
losing?
Vatek.
You had Vatek beating us. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
So I end up my Elite Eight matchup ends up being Baylor and Purdue with Purdue winning.
Mine is UCLA and Texas.
Damn, we both go different.
So I finally had the Longhorns going down in the Elite Eight.
But he's biased, folks. I mean, like,
Very biased.
it doesn't. Yeah, we can't trust you when it comes to Texas picking. Yeah, I picked against the Tide. You know, but I
I forgot they're making a Halo series.
probably would not have picked against BC if
Yeah,
they were
but
playing.
like, if you're gonna go, I think any sport, football, I would take Texas over Virginia Tech, and basketball, I would take Texas over Virginia Tech.
It's kind of funny that I'm calling you out for being biased.
It's
like-
called a cruel irony.
Yeah, right. I am the most biased person ever. Wait till we get to the top 5.
That's I didn't even think about that. I'm just gonna make it up on the fly.
Okay. I actually gotta write mine down right now.
All right. I'm going through this quick. South. Right. This is where Arizona's the 1 seed. I learned my lesson about picking 1 seeds. I feel like in any given tournament, only one seed makes it. So Gonzaga was my 1 seed to make it. So I tell myself I'm only going to pick one seed to make my Final Four.
Okay. I got 3.
So you had Gonzaga, Baylor, Arizona, and what's the 4th 1 seed? Kansas, right? I think it's Kansas. Yeah, it's Kansas.
Yes.
Why are you yelling at me? Oh, it's probably...
Oh, it's 8:13 though.
He definitely needs food. I'll get it in
All
a
right.
second. See? You never know what's going to happen. My dog needs food mid-podcast.
And now this dog over here is barking like a madman.
I got...
Oh,
Is
why?
anything going on? So Seton Hall TCU is going on right now. Houston UAB is going on right now. Michigan upsetting Colorado State. Apparently it was an upset, but I picked Michigan. Villanova beat Ohio State, beat LUC, whoever that is.
LUC.
Illinois beat UTC by 1 point to move on. And then this is the region where most of the stuff's going on right now. Yeah, Arizona kicked the shit out of Wright State, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's a real thing.
So I've got TCU beating Seton Hall. They're up by 12, 13 points right now. Arizona, TCU. I got UAB, Illinois, Michigan versus Tennessee. Tennessee being my Final Four team. Ohio State playing Villanova.
That's what I have too.
And then I got, that's a good matchup, Villanova, Tennessee, and then Arizona versus Illinois. With Illinois winning and Tennessee winning, so.
Okay, well, I actually have those same 2 matchups. Tennessee and Nova and Arizona, Illinois. But I have Arizona and
Complete
Nova.
opposite.
I have me a Wildcat matchup, a 1-2 Wildcats.
I can't pick against Rick Barnes. That's my guy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Wifey's here. Ooh, and she's got bags of stuff. I had, let's see, I'm trying to think of what I have. I have Seton Hall over TCU. I have UAB. Looks like I'm going to lose that one too. I'll be 0 for 4 on the 12-5 games.
Do you think that people go to Davidson now just because of Steph Curry?
It's possible. My freshman year of high school Spanish teacher went to Davidson. Ian Scully. Shout out to Ian Scully.
Before Steph Curry went there.
He had one of them weirdo vans, not hippie vans or pedophile vans, just like one of them weird looking ones. And his license plate was Mayan, Mayan.
Was he Mayan?
He must have been. I think he owned one of those Mayan stores too. But Ian Scully was a very interesting teacher.
Is it hot? Yes. Put it in the microwave.
Last Friday night. I think he's hungry.
He needs food. Feed the dopes. Thank you.
And she locked
She
it.
locked us out.
Um,
Hopefully she doesn't forget and
yes.
come unlock.
What else did I have? Oh, I had Colorado State beat Michigan. Michigan actually ranked as one of the worst teams in the field on my system, but whatever. And I had Ohio State and Villanova.
Who's coming out of that division for you?
Arizona.
I know no guys on Arizona, so.
Ludoson.
I have Illinois beating them, so it doesn't really matter.
I know no guys in any of these teams.
Right.
I can name you a bunch of guys on the UNLV Rebels, and that's it. Speaking of which, shout out to the UNLV ladies who play Arizona tomorrow in Tucson. Go Lindy LaRoque and the Rebels. That's the first time the Rebels have made the tournament either side in a while.
feel like Kansas is always in the Midwest region for some reason.
Probably because that's where Kansas is.
So they beat Texas Southern handily.
Easy, yeah.
Creighton, I got Creighton over San Diego State, and they won. So
I had San Diego State.
gotta
in
go
that
with
one.
the McBuckets over the Kawhis. So, and I actually did not pick Richmond. No, it's crossed out. I did pick Iowa, and Richmond beat them, so that was a loss. Providence beating South Dakota State because I give the New England love usually.
I had PC losing. I had South Dakota State going far.
Iowa State
actually.
beating LSU. I actually picked that. So Big 12 love, I think, is what made me pick that.
Yep, that was the easy
Wisconsin is currently playing Colgate, and they are losing again by 3, but it's not even
Tree.
halftime yet.
Tree.
Miami beat
Wisconsin.
USC. I picked that. I don't
Yep.
know how I picked so well, but I am fucking crushing it right now.
The system had that one too.
Auburn killed. Is that Jacksonville State?
Jacksonville State, yep.
So going forward, Auburn, Miami, Iowa
that's-
State
I had the
versus
same matchup.
Wisconsin, Providence
I had
versus
that same
Richmond, Kansas versus Creighton. Kansas wins.
Yep.
Providence. I had Providence winning, so I'm still okay there.
I had the opposite of what it is.
Wisconsin beats Iowa State, and Auburn beats Miami because I love Bruce Pearl. I'm a little biased. And then my Elite 8, no, my Sweet 16 is Auburn, Wisconsin, Kansas, Providence. With Kansas and Wisconsin winning, and then Wisconsin beating Kansas. Because Kansas is not allowed nice things, and they don't ever.
Yeah, basically the only places we differ are those first round shitty games. I have Kansas and Wisconsin as my Elite Eight with Kansas coming out. Wisconsin, Auburn. I had Kansas and South Dakota State, but obviously the Jack Rabbits / Jack Wagons let me down. That's it.
It's like Michigan State about to let me down. Oh, it's still 6 minutes left. in this
Plenty
game,
of time on this one. For the, I don't actually know who we had in this. I actually have Davidson, so go Davidsons.
That's Wildcats.
Is it really? Go Wildcats. Go Fighting Steph Curry's. Not to be confused with Del Curry's.
Wouldn't it be great if there was a all Wildcats Final Four?
I've been saying that. Well, Kentucky lost, so.
I'm just saying eventually, because you could have Arizona, Kentucky,
I think we have like Kentucky and Villanova at one point.
Villanova. You got all these basketball powerhouses that are wild cards or Wildcats.
In football, you could have Tigers. You could have Auburn, Clemson, LSU, Memphis, Grambling. I think
So do we have any other than Gonzaga?
Mizzou.
No, but like in the
Um,
Final Four, like I said, I'm Gonzaga, UCLA, Tennessee, and Wisconsin.
That's the only thing we have the same. It's Gonzaga. I have Gonzaga, Arizona, Kansas, and Purdue.
So
With-
3 of the 4 1 seeds.
Hey,
And
again,
you didn't pick anything. Everything was your math.
it's all
your
the system.
formula?
Like I'll pull it up right now. If you don't believe me,
Oh, tie game.
here's the untitled spreadsheet.
What are we, half an hour in? Broke the seal.
Not bad. I'm gonna pull it up there. You can look at it right there, folks. Those are the numbers. The way I had them ranked based on their points. It doesn't work out that these are the 4 best teams because of seedings and whatnot. So it ranked number 1 Gonzaga, obviously. 2 was Purdue. 3 was Duke. 4 was Kansas. 5 was South Dakota State. And the reason South Dakota State ranks so highly is because they hit a lot of threes. Then Arizona, Nova, Baylor, Tennessee, Providence, Illinois, Boise State was number 12. And then Davidson was up there at 13. Iowa, Colorado State, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Murray State, Kentucky, and then Longwood rounding out the top 20.
South Dakota State.
Who knows? Do you know?
No. MEAC? I don't know. I'm just throwing random conferences.
What conference does South Dakota State play basketball in?
That's why we need Google check.
That'd be the Summit League.
Oh. Okay.
Summit of what? Summit of not. But there it is. It's right there.
Wow.
Oh, there's like a total legit.
I would never have time to make that thing.
You know how long it took me?
Hour.
About an hour and a half, actually.
Well, I wish we differed on national championship.
But listen,
Champion, but we don't.
who won the college football national championship? Just give me
Georgia.
the letters.
Georgia.
Like a U and a G.
Okay.
And what are they called?
Bulldogs.
Oh, interesting. So a G and a U and a Bulldogs, we both got.
Put your money on Bulldogs. Go
It's-
buy yourself a Bulldog.
It's not the year of the
Recommend.
dog in the Chinese New Year. It's the year of the.
Tiger.
Is it really the year of the
Because
tiger?
I know it's my year. I was born
Okay.
in the year of the tiger.
I'm year of the cock.
Nice.
That's legit. I'm not making that up. I really am.
Cock. So there you go, folks. Can still put your bets down.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Whatever you do not take any of my advice. In years past,
This is the best bracket I think I ever had of recent memory.
Yeah,
And I'm a 2-time winner of the Keanu Reeves Invitational, so...
I texted you on like whenever that I think this is my best system ever. But I gave it up like years ago when I got sick and tired of losing my butt in the first round.
It's the only thing that's
I had
frustrating
to.
about it. I think that's the most frustrating thing is when you lose a bunch of teams in the first round.
Yeah. And that's like the thing about the system. The system will lose a lot of first round games, but it doesn't always lose second or third round games. Like I've lost a bunch of first round games, but the only teams I have lost in the second round are South Dakota State and Kentucky. Where I know a lot of people had Kentucky going a lot further too, and that's it. That's it for second round for me.
I usually root for all my Elite Eight to make it through the first weekend. Or the first 2 days. Like, if my Elite Eight all makes it through the first round, Thursday and Friday, or my Sweet 16 makes it through the first round, I'm usually stoked. My Elite Eight makes it through the weekend, I'm very happy.
Yeah. And that's it. Usually by the end of this weekend, there are people that have there's one upset that kills everybody's final
There is an
four.
upset. Well, Richmond beat Iowa and whoever St. Pete's beat Kentucky.
Yeah.
So, but
A
I don't
lot of
think
people had
anybody
Kentucky.
had Kentucky going very far. Maybe they
No,
did.
I heard people today bitching about Kentucky. Kentucky. There goes my final four.
You gotta learn your lesson. Coach Cal needs to move on to a different school.
Yeah, maybe like I don't know. Actually,
and one.
maybe he can come back to Massachusetts.
Yeah, was he the coach when they had a good ass team?
Yeah. Yes, he was. Lou Rowe, Marcus
Camby.
Dante Dingle. Oh no, Dante Bright, Dana Dingle, Carmelo Travieso, Edgar Padilla. Yeah, that team was the best. Everybody gotta love 96 UMass Minutemen. They were dope. We love them. If you don't, you crazy. Who's that? Dirk Nowitzki?
I'm trying to. That's Boban.
That's George Mirasan?
That's Boban.
Oh, I thought it was George Mirasan.
Jake from State Farm.
I do know Jake from State Farm. I went to his office in San Francisco.
I'm hoping that Mr. Krieger here can make you an Alvia powerhouse.
I was too. I was like, that's why I bought the season tickets and everything. It was actually a really good deal. 100 ended up being 150 with the fees and all that sort of stuff. Problem is they didn't give you enough like benefits as being a season ticket holder. Like we didn't get to go ride the Ferris wheel with Royce Ham Jr. We didn't get to go like make a painting with Michael Nuga and stuff. And also the other thing about being a UNLV season ticket holder is that like it kind of stinks in the Thomas and Mack. There's like an awful smell of feces. It sucks, but it was it's always cool seeing basketball live, and hopefully the Rebels can get back to good. But Not this year. There's the hope for Las Vegas sports still lies just down the road from Thomas and Mack at T-Mobile Arena.
Good segue.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Played well last night.
They did, finally. It's about time. They've only won like a handful of games since the All-Star Olympic break.
Injuries, man. You don't want to blame it on injuries, but you blame this thing on injuries. I think Martinez has played 5 games this year.
Yeah, Martinez, Pacioretty's been off and on. Stone's out now.
Eichel hurt his hand yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
who knows what his status is?
It's it's great for the salary cap and allowing them to just maneuver the day-to-day.
The thing is, they're gonna have to move someone before the deadline.
At some point, they're gonna have to. Yeah, when is the deadline?
I don't know.
It's like a few days from now.
Google person.
It's coming up. It might be Saturday or tomorrow.
It is Monday.
Monday, March 21.
So Sunday we're going to be seeing a lot of shit.
Maybe they'll trade for Revo.
They should.
Maybe they'll get Fleury back. Maybe we could trade Leonard for Fleury.
I'm down. I'm not against any of that. Give me back Revo. Give me Fleury back.
I would can we just call Chicago and be like, hey, listen, let's just straight up switch goalies. You guys loved Leonard. We hate him. We loved Fleury, and he sucks for you guys. So how about we'll take Fleury and Subban, like good and shitty, and we'll give you 2 mediocres with Leonard and Brossois.
Oh, I was saying you can give him Logan Thompson.
No, hell no. Thompson's a future.
He gave up 3, but he played pretty well.
Yeah, because he got nobody in front of him either. Nobody wants to play defense on this team. What the hell, Pietrangelo? Maybe they'll move him.
No way.
He's been just like not as good as advertised. No offense.
He's 30 plus.
That's it. Wrong side of 30.
I wouldn't move any of the misfit line. It's up to me.
I would.
I would not.
I would alter it though. Look at what happened when the Bruins messed with the perfection line. They're just kicking butt.
We're gonna have our own perfection line here in a minute. Although
if they can ever figure out a way to stay healthy.
Like I love Pacioretty, but if he's the one to move, I would move. I just keep Stone, keep Eichel, keep those 2 guys.
They're not imagine what would happen if they got rid of Stone. Oh my God! Las Vegans would go crazy. The Fleury Empire. The Foley Empire is crumbling quickly.
They already traded the one that people would riot the most for.
People dropped off the bandwagon. I'm never as big as Knights fan. Oh, but they traded Fleury, so I don't like the Knights anymore. What? I don't get it. And people still come up to me. I'm sure they come up to you too every single day and be like, "We don't have a goalie." Yeah, we do. We just don't have a good goalie.
We have 3 goalies on the roster.
We got a goalie. It's just not the one we want. But hey, that's how sports works, and that's the thing. You have to explain to these people there's going to be times where
they'll have a 5-game losing streak, because I'm pretty sure that was their first 5-game losing streak ever.
Yes, I think so. And fact is, it sucks.
Due for it. They're due for an injury bug, and they were due for struggling. Maybe we won't make the playoff season.
At times you're gonna slump. Wouldn't it be something if they missed the playoffs? Remember, it was playoffs in 3, cup in 6, and then they've gotten progressively worse.
Progressively worse. But still, this is year 5, so they can still win the cup next year, and it's still cup in 6.
Oh my God. I just love seeing the Foley Empire crack. Not because I want the team to do well, do poorly. I just, I think Bill Foley is a giant piece of shit who has done nothing but take advantage of Las Vegans' love for their team in every single way and opportunity that he can. And he's gotten richer. The man bought a minor league team and moved him to Vegas. He created a football team who was actually playing their first ever game tonight, right now, as we speak. The Vegas Nighthawks.
Yeah. And Foley can kick rocks from this city.
Just sell everything to Mark Davis and just.
Yeah,
I would very much like Mark Davis to own the Knights.
Mark Davis is, and like the thing about Davis is he may also be a rich guy, but he's genuine.
Seems like a man of the people.
He doesn't.
Way more than Foley is.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
We like Mark Davis here on Fast Talk. We don't like Bill Foley, in case you can't tell.
Don't get me wrong. Like Bill Foley has watched games with us and told us how he gave Marchessault coaching advice, like when you have the puck, shoot it.
Stand in front of the net. It's the only way you get a goal.
Yeah,
Because you can't score from behind the net. Clearly. Sound advice from Bill Foley.
But my good buddy Mark Davis is he's a special owner, and like I love what he's done so far with Josh McDaniels and just letting them go out and
Trade for Devontae Adams.
get guys. Devontae Adams, Chandler Jones, Brandon Bolden. Let's go, Brandon, the football player.
Let's we're gonna try to get Devontae Adams on here.
We are gonna try to get Devontae Adams. Who else did they get from the Patriots?
Kyle Van Noy.
No, I don't think it was him. It was one other guy. They got a couple of Patriots.
I think the Dolphins cut Van Noy, so he might
No,
be
the
still out there.
Patriots cut Kyle Van Noy.
The Dolphins cut someone that was a Patriots.
The Giants cut
Buffalo's
Logan
gone.
Ryan today, who was a former Patriots. But maybe he'll come back. I don't know. Patriots haven't really made any splashes yet. They got Ty Montgomery, which is actually kind of cool.
I'm curious what Green Bay's thinking is. Is like, because I thought the reason why Rodgers was pissed is because you didn't have any weapons other than Adams. And then, so you must have brought him in, you have a conversation with him, convince him all is well, he signs for the 4 years, whatever it is. One would assume that Adams was his guy going forward, and then a week later you trade him to the Raiders. So
Maybe.
does Rodgers
gonna-
does he like just have this facade up where it's like I really don't care about winning your football, I just want to make a shitload of money?
Well, that's clearly all Rodgers cares about. If Rodgers cared about winning football games, he would have made a stink as soon as he got drafted by Green Bay.
Well, the thing is about Green Bay, it's like, well, we don't need anybody because our division is horseshit.
Well-
So by default, you're going to win the NFC North because the Vikings and Bears and Lions all suck.
And Green Bay plays this thing about we don't sign free agents either, you know?
We draft.
Ooh, yeah, well, you
Well,
know.
with Marcus Valdez-Scantling as your best receiver, you're not going to win that many games. in
Yeah,
the
Don
league.
Beebe's not walking through that door, Green Bay.
Or Donald Driver. Or
Donald Driver, or
Greg Jennings.
I was gonna say Sterling Sharp. They're not walking through that door, and fact of the matter
Mark
is,
Chimura.
Mark Chimura, BC, Boston College. You know, fact is, like, they're not winning Super Bowls. It's not happening. You know, they're getting there, and year after year after year, they're disappointing their fans because they're losing in the playoffs. Sure, Rodgers has won a Super Bowl, but his legacy is going to go down as the guy who, you know, won a Hall of Famer who only made it to one Super Bowl. Like, even Peyton Manning made it to 4. And, you know,
Brett Favre made it to 2.
Brett Favre made it to 2, yeah. You know, Aaron Rodgers, supposedly the greatest quarterback this side of Tom Brady. You know, he's a choke artist. He's a bigger choke artist than Peyton ever was.
Yeah. I mean, Mahomes has already made more than you. Made more Super Bowls than you.
And Mahomes' commercials with State Farm are better, too. Sure, he doesn't have the guy. You know what I found out? You know the discount double check? That is actually the sign language sign for underwear.
This?
This.
He does
That's
a
underwear.
whole,
Underwear.
give me the belt.
It's like panties. And Rodgers is wearing panties. That's a Fast Talk lesson of the day, folks. Aaron Rodgers wears panties. That's what you got out of that.
So,
Uh-huh.
but as far as I would think, the Pats are still trying to find that receiver.
Yeah, well, I think they're going to draft John Mechie.
That would make sense. Who was the tight end for the Tide
Miller Forrestall,
before him?
O.J. Howard.
Okay, no, it was Evan Forrestall then.
O.J. Howard went to Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tampa.
No, he just went to Buffalo like a couple days ago
Why?
because
to
Tampa
lose?
wants Gronk.
To the Broncos in the playoffs?
Would they have Gronk, Brait, and Howard? They don't. You can't do 3 tight ends. Also, Buffalo's not making the playoffs this year. But we'll get to the NFL preview.
But
in
we might have to
August.
talk about Deshaun Watson here because he accepted a trade to the Browns. So
Not for Baker Mayfield, apparently.
that's the thing. I'm more curious to see where Mayfield goes now.
Where does he go? The New York
New
Giants?
Orleans, I bet.
Ooh. Where did he go to college? Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, Texas Tech,
Texas Tech.
and then Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know who I could
You
see?
know who
him?
also needs a quarterback is
Seattle.
Seattle.
I was gonna say. I could see Baker going to Seattle. I mean, like, imagine him
The
doing.
thing is, like, now we're gonna have to have a new setting for our progressive commercials.
But see, the thing is, Progressive is a Cleveland-based company. So I was just about to look up, like, where
Are we gonna have Deshaun
Okay,
Watson in those
progressive.
commercials then?
Oh, I don't know.
They don't want to rape a rapist in their commercials.
No, they don't. Oh, imagine if the commercial was like him knocking on all the
he's a
doors.
masseuse.
Hey, I'm a sex predator. I gotta let you know I'm here.
Something.
Was
See,
it Alice
Baker
Cooper?
could laugh at
Was it the
himself
other ones?
for that. Deshaun Watson could not laugh at himself for that.
Yeah, it's gotta happen. Hey, Progressive folks, make it happen. The first Deshaun Watson commercial is him knocking at the door,
I've
knocking
never
on
seen
Alice
him in a
Cooper's door.
commercial. Even before the allegations, there was no Deshaun Watson commercials.
Did he do any?
Probably
not
Houston.
even HEB.
He probably did local Houston spots.
They have to
but-
have HEB stuff in Houston, right? Guaranteed. HEB
The thing is, like,
official
if
supermarket.
I'm gonna go through my Texan hierarchy, I'm taking J.J. Watt to do a commercial before I take Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, but JJ. Oh well, they were both gone last year. I just think I'm
and then
sorry.
DeAndre Hopkins, I would take DeAndre Hopkins before I take Deshaun Watson. Although I don't know how charismatic DeAndre is. Can't wait to see Russell Wilson do some Denver area commercials. You think Ciara was okay with that? She must have been. She probably like, yeah, you can go sign with the Broncos. I mean, we're not gonna live in Denver, but because what would she do in Denver?
Look at this. The name of the city where the Cleveland campus is for Progressive is called Mayfield Village. I mean, come on. They had to. And then Mayfield Heights. Okay. They have a big presence in Phoenix, Arizona.
Who?
Progressive.
Yeah, Kyler made up with the Cardinals, as far as I know.
And St. Petersburg.
Florida?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
there you go.
rumor has
Hey,
it
sit behind TFB for a
the
year.
Bucks have a quarterback.
Sit behind Tom for a year. Fuck it.
Would he regress?
Can't
Or maybe
believe he
Tommy's.
came back. Like, fuck, man.
Maybe
His kids must be awful. They must be just.
Yeah, like that's it. Like he's literally sitting at home thinking like, they're probably like Vivi's like, Daddy, help me with my homework, and then like, Jet is like, Dad, let's go play football, and he's like, no, it's the off season, fucker. And then he's probably like making kale sandwiches for them, and they're like, oh, this is gross, Dad. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm going back to playing football.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
suck.
I think his kids are insufferable, and he's just like, nope.
You sons of bitches don't want avocado toast for breakfast? No, Dad, I want fucking English muffin with grape jelly. Like, that's what I want, actually, by the way. That's my breakfast
like,
of
I'm out.
choice.
Calling up Bruce Arians. Yo,
Daddy, can't you make me a
you didn't sign
chorizo?
anybody, right? No? Okay, cool. I'm back.
Daddy, can Antonio Brown camp come over? We had so much fun when he lived with us. Like, I mean, They gotta be fucking horrible.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be crazy though if like they were like, "Oh, Dad, life was so much better when you and Jules were BFFs." Like, can Jules come over? That's what I want to imagine. Is like they just bugged him about ditching Jules. You left Jules all by himself in the cold.
We were talking about that the other day at lunch too. We're like, do you think Brady gets tired of fucking Giselle? I'm like, I don't think so.
Do you think Giselle gets tired of fucking Tom Brady?
That might happen, yeah. I just don't feel like Tom Brady's fuck game is I don't know why. He just doesn't strike me as having a good fuck game. It's too focused on winning. On winning football games.
He's got to be the best.
He
Fuck
does have
ever.
to be the best, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, does he ever call up Bridget, you think, in the middle of the night?
No. It just can't happen.
But, I mean, gun to my head, I've just never been attracted to Giselle, so I would take Bridget
The thing about Giselle,
100 times
though,
out of 100.
Giselle could fuck any man she wants in the entire world.
Probably. I mean, yeah, she's not my cup of tea, but if she wanted to fuck, I'm not going to say no.
And like, you think like if Tom's like, "Am I the best fuck you ever had?" and she's like, "I don't know. Let's go fuck some other guys. I can do whoever I want. Like, just walk down the street. Fucking, I can go knock on Alice Cooper's door next door too. You know, or I don't know who.
Gronk, you gotta imagine she's sitting there wondering.
I feel
When
like
Gronk's over.
Gronk has probably brought it up. There was 100% chance, in fact, that Gronk has just asked Tom for like not just to sleep with Giselle, but
No,
Gronk has probably said, "You want a threesome?"
What he did, he's
You want a
hanging
threesome?
out. Tommy maybe goes to bed, and it's still him and Giselle. And he's like, "You should ask Tom for the hall pass. Like, get the hall pass, so you can fuck someone." Because in his mind, it's like Giselle will ask for the hall pass so that to fuck Gronk. So he doesn't ask Tom. He just plants the seed in Giselle's head.
They're like, yeah, they're at the Brady house, and Gronk's probably there with his like porn star girlfriend.
She's not a
And-
porn star.
What?
She's just,
Who's his girlfriend?
I forgot her name.
Oh, Camille. No, I was thinking of the actual porn star, former girlfriend, not the swimsuit model. Camille Kostek, or something
Jimmy
like
G's
that.
got the porn star.
Does Jimmy G have a porn star model
Well,
too?
he went out with that one. I forget her name.
Well,
It'll come to me.
Jimmy Garoppolo's a good-looking quarterback. We should do that. Rank the best-looking quarterbacks, which is like super weird
Jimmy
for
G
two
is-
straight guys.
is one though.
We should do top 5 quarterback girlfriends.
I don't know enough.
Just they're all on Instagram, dude.
I know Ciara. I know Giselle. I'd have to go through the teams.
Sophie.
Oh, Sophie.
Sophie's Mac's girlfriend.
Don't know her.
They named the stadium in
Tua's
LA after
girlfriend,
her.
Don't know who she is.
I don't think Tua has a
The
girlfriend.
Jets. Zach Wilson. Don't know who that girlfriend is.
I don't know if Zach Wilson has a
Josh
girlfriend.
Allen. Don't know who that girlfriend is.
Josh Allen has to have like
Ben
a
Roethlisberger. Don't know
I
his
bet-
wife. Don't know Joe Burrow's chick. Don't know.
AJ McCarron.
Don't know. I guess Deshaun Watson's a new Cleveland quarterback. Don't know. He's got all those masseuse.
Yeah, don't. Deshaun Watson
Couldn't
doesn't
tell
have
you Lamar
a
Jackson's chick.
girlfriend. Oh, I bet Lamar Jackson's chick is hideous. No disrespect, but just Lamar Jackson strikes me as the kind of guy that fucks ugly bitches.
It was Louisville for a while.
I'm
I
sorry.
know Justin Herbert's girl. Couldn't tell you. Derek Carr's wife. I don't know who she is. Mahomes. I've seen his girl. Couldn't tell you his name, but I know of her.
Yeah, she ain't bad. I'm gonna go hit the Rusty.
I'm just gonna start rattling off wives.
Sophie Scott, Google her.
That's Mac's chick.
Yeah. Smoke show.
Alrighty. Drew Brees' wife was pretty hot, but he's not in the league anymore. Drew Brees?
No, Peyton Manning.
I think so.
What about Eli?
Eli definitely has a wife. Couldn't tell you who she is. Daniel Jones, don't know who that chick is. Carson Wentz, no idea. for as high profile as all these guys are being the quarterbacks, I really don't know any of their wives or girlfriends. It's wild.
No Brady McNabbs.
I met her.
Yeah.
She's like my height. She was like my height. I remember giving her the bag of canned food.
Super tall. I was like, how is Brady McNabb's wife so tall?
Yeah, I can probably rattle off more Golden Knights girlfriends than NFL quarterbacks girlfriends.
Well, I follow most of the Patriots girlfriends of mine on Instagram. Wags,
Cordy's
they
dating
call them.
twins.
Wives and girlfriends.
They should have found hot twins and dated hot twins.
That would have been super cool. And then they each could have had twins as children.
Holy shit, this game. This is never end. Because now they're going to foul. Davison just hit a 3 to go down 2 with 4 seconds left.
Nice. All right. One more topic. Vegas Lights.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, they the Lights opened the season last Sunday.
Yeah, but this is a home opener.
This is the home opener. Back at Cashman. Nothing like your first game at Cashman Field every season.
I feel like every human being needs to experience Cashman Field.
Just so that you can appreciate the glories of the Oakland Coliseum. And if you've ever been to Cashman Field, you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been to both, you really know what I'm talking about.
What we're talking about. I would say, though, of my sports memories, Pete Alonso walking off Cashman is going to be in the top 7.
That was a great moment. Great moment.
Yeah. Cashman Field
awesome.
is in a great sports memory. The last ever baseball game. Pete Alonso. Walk off.
Extra inning walk-off. Polar Bear. Then he won the Rookie of the Year the next year.
Yeah,
and
the home run derby.
won the next 2 home run derbies. I mean, come on. Pete Alonso. I should get a Pete Alonso shirt. What if I got a jersey, custom jersey that said Polar Bear on the front? And it was like Mets colors, and then I just put like a 51s logo on the sleeve.
Well, what I want more than anything is for the A's to come here and then Pete Alonso to get traded to the A's.
And I'm going to work for the A's. They're looking at sites again.
Well, they've traded away everybody. Olsen, Chapman, half their pitching staff.
We're going to do... when should we do a baseball preview?
Well, I think we need Bears guy for it.
I already told Bears guy that you're going to set that up. But he said, I think he said it's got to be later at night. But you know Bears guy. Because he's a cop now.
He's a cop now. I'm waiting for that ride-along.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for that ride-along.
I already looked up where to find hookers and blow in... where is the city he's in? Gilbert, yeah. Gilbert. I looked it up so that I'm going to be like, let's go here. And then we'll find just hookers and drug dealers on the street. They're like, all right,
Let's get some bribes out of these bitches.
Get these hookers. Let's arrest them. We're going to take them down to the station and just pile them all in the back seat with us.
Oh, I assume you just pull them over and then you dick suck so you don't take them in.
Oh, I was going to just be like interrogating them in the back seat. Be like, so how many dicks you sucked today? 13? All right, time to make it 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you
Anthony's
in.
going to be like, what the fuck are you doing back there?
I can take you in, or
You're going
you
too,
can-
Matt.
you can get to town here. Isn't that what being a cop is? We don't know.
This is why people say fuck the police. Why the cops have a bad reputation. Because of corruption. And we're like,
Are doing
oh yeah,
it,
wouldn't it be
apparently.
great to be a cop so we could be corrupt? What the hell? Oh shit, I have beer stickers that I just realized I need to bring you. From someplace I went. I forget.
Who are they playing?
The Lights? Phoenix Rising FC.
Does it still have Drogba on it?
I don't think so. I don't know though.
Do the Lights even have anybody anymore? I don't think so.
They do not have.
Is Ochoa still on the team?
No,
That was
Cal
one guy.
Jennings is really the only name you'll remember.
No, Matty Olson. fuck his name was.
Tommy Olsen
Tommy Olsen. That was close.
or Matty Thomas.
Yeah, Matt Thomas. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Joel Huiki is gone. Oh, snap! There's 0.5 seconds left, and there's a 1-point game.
Is that a backdoor cover right there?
That is gotta be.
They definitely covered. Just gotta burn this half a second. There you go.
Damn. Let's see what the spread was. That's another loss for me. I had Davidson. I had Steph Curry's. NCAA hoop skip ball. But anyways, it'll be fun to go to the game tomorrow. I can't wait to get back there.
I'm excited for the tacos in that taco stand.
Oh, it literally was a backdoor cover. It was a 1.5 point spread.
Oh, that was a backdoor cover. That's insane.
Oh shit.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yep. Well, it's a loss for me. Duke and Michigan State. Well, that game has been a championship game in 2000, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, my boss went to Michigan State, so I was talking to him the other day, and I was like, "Were you there in when they won their only?" And like everyone loves Izzo, but he's literally only won one fucking championship.
Right.
So like, where does all this?
Oh no, it was.
Look at how happy he is to win a first round game. Like Izzo, you shouldn't be like that. You should be like, yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
He kind of has like a Jimmy V thing going too.
He's old as fuck now.
He is an old motherfucker.
He probably doesn't even do anything at his practices. He's probably just a face. Like he's just Tom Izzo. My assistant coaches do everything. I just am here to yell at the referee.
Well. Oh, speaking of like, we're not actually speaking of that, but did you see? Well, I don't want to say because I know you didn't see it. You know Jenny Dell,
I do. I love her.
former Red Sox analyst for Nesson, and
CBS.
she, now she works for CBS because she had to leave Nesson because she was dating Will Middlebrooks, and they got married. And Will Middlebrooks' career is now ended, and he got a new job.
CBS?
Nope. Red Sox analyst for Nesson.
Oh, nice.
He got his wife's old job. I think it's a riot. Like, hey, like this poor girl, she's like 2 feet shorter than this guy. Like, at least,
I know, that's Tracy.
least they could do is like give him a.
So she's gone from Romo and Nance to this game.
Is that Tracy Wilson?
Yeah.
Really? What? Doesn't even look like her.
Yes, it does.
Oh well, she doesn't get a lot of side stuff in the NFL. She gets a lot of facial stuff. Full face, full frontal shots. Kind of sounds like nudity and nakedness, but there's no nudity in the basketball tournament.
I think Tom Brady has absolutely no idea what he would do post-retirement. I think that's why the one on the right left, whatever.
Oh, I'm not picky. If any one of those wanted to send me DMs with their breasts in it, I'd look at it.
I think he doesn't. He has no idea what he would do after football.
That's why he came back.
Well, it's like he's
I
not
like
like
to think
Peyton and Eli, where you can. He's not a broadcast guy. He's just not.
Tom and Jules would be awesome, though. They should do like Tom and Jules, or no, you know, be even better, Gronk and Jules. Gronk and Jules
I would
on
watch
Monday
Gronk and Jules.
or on Thursday
Anything
night.
with Gronk, I'm fine with watching. This is Gronk.
What about, you know what would be really great after they both retire, because they haven't retired, but if they both retire,
They'll just
Belichick and
retire.
Saban. No,
Oh,
Belichick and Saban.
you've got no play-by-play guy. You've
No,
got two analysts.
Yes, that would be the best. Because, well, like, listen, we don't need play-by. Most of us that are watching football on the regular, we don't need a play-by-play. We know what happens. We can watch the play and see it. You know? And I could see, like, Belichick and Saban just going off about like, you know, little things about players and little intricacies of the game. You know, I remember, I forget what it was. Somebody, I don't know. Belichick. Oh, no, it was with Jules. And I think it was actually on the Manning cast where it came up. But Belichick was telling Jules to wear different color gloves because when you wear like gloves that stand out against the other team's uniform, like they'll call you for holding more or something. No, was it Jules? I don't know. Maybe it was Gilmore. Maybe it was I don't remember.
Gilmore would make more sense if they're looking for holding calls.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, hey, you know, they're gonna call you if the other team's wearing white. You should wear white gloves because you look like you're on the jersey. But if you're wearing bright green, they're gonna see you holding the jersey. And it's like, whoever even thinks of that, you know?
Belichick.
Belichick's the only one that thinks of it, literally. But whatever comes up. Should we do the top 5?
Yeah, I don't have a page for it.
We didn't do a page for it, so we do the top 5.
I didn't even do my top 5. I'm just gonna make it up.
Make it up. Go as we go.
We're winging it.
I gotta pull mine up.
So we're gonna do sports weekends.
Oh shit! I lost mine again.
I'm guessing this weekend made you think of it because the tournament weekend.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do them again. My 5 is opening day weekend. Opening day weekend is awesome because
Doesn't baseball usually start on a Thursday?
they used to start on a.
Most sports, for some reason, like the first NFL game's a Thursday. I feel like opening day is a Thursday.
Opening day. I
Why
don't know.
Thursday?
I don't, like
Why-
Manfred fucks everything up because
Why
he's a
Thursday? Like, why does football do Thursday? Why is it Thursday?
Because they play on Thursdays. It's like the first weekend, the weekend.
But it's
football
not the
always
weekend
starts
because you
on
have one
Thursday.
more day.
I know that's stupid.
So it's like,
That's the NFL though.
is it because Thanksgiving was a Thursday, so they just assume, hey, that extra game is a Thursday because of Thanksgiving.
That could be.
So we're just gonna throw every other game on a Thursday.
I mean, I think it could be. But I think opening day weekend is like a super fun weekend because, you know, it's kind of like it's springtime. We're all getting out to the ball game for the first time.
I would see
Sun's
your
kicking off. We're making bets. I mean, like, you're seeing all the best pitchers. It's not like, you know, sometimes the way the schedule works out, you end up seeing like Chris Sale versus like some shitty pitcher. But you see the best on opening day. You always see the best. And everybody's 0-0, like nothing but new promise and new hope for a new season. And only Bobby Valentine can ruin it. So it's awesome. I love it. I think it's
I could get behind that. I would see your opening day with my week 1 of the NFL.
okay. I have that later in my list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also a very
Nothing like week 1 of the
Very
NFL,
good.
man. Because half the time you've got like you think of the NFL as like a cold weather sport. You got snow, but it's like half these teams are either in a dome or like Miami. It's still humid as fuck out.
yeah.
So their home games are like the weather has a factor, and it's just everyone's so stoked to start the NFL season. So, I mean, nothing. Week 1 and then wild card, but I think wild card is going to be up there, probably further in my.
Yeah. To get a 4.
So I have 4 Kentucky Derby.
Take a Derby week. That's always fun. I like how they.
I think if I was going, which is a goal of mine, it's on my bucket list to go to the Kentucky Derby. But it's
Agreed. Me too.
May first weekend of May.
First Saturday of May.
So you've got Cinco de Mayo right around there.
Yeah, I love it
Sometimes.
when it's on Cinco, and there's always like a really good boxing match that day too. I remember a couple years ago they had Mayweather and Pacquiao. I was gonna say Macquiao,
God, that would have been 2014 or some shit.
something like that, maybe 15. But that was those awesome weekends. I love it.
I do like me some Kentucky Derby weekend because it gives you hope for the Triple Crown. Because in the Kentucky Derby, there's always, hey, this horse won, so now we have to project it to win the Belmont and the Preakness.
Yeah,
So then you're invested. You're like, oh, I gotta watch the Preakness, and I gotta watch the Belmont to see if this horse can do the Triple Crown.
it is the most exciting 2 minutes of sports, especially if you're a better.
American Pharoah, is that still the
Yeah.
last one to do it?
No, Justified did it afterwards. But American Pharoah won the Grand Slam. I remember when Justified hit the Triple Crown 2 years later, people were like, I can't believe I've seen two in my lifetime when I never thought I had seen
One.
one.
That's got to be the dream for to own a Triple Crown winner.
Yeah,
Because that's you're just gonna set that
that changed the game.
in the horse's mind. You can't think it's gonna be like, I gotta win these 3 races because then I can just fuck.
I mean, that's it though. I
Win
mean,
3 races, then my sperm is worth $1 million a fucking ounce.
seriously. They are just. That's all they do. That's what American Pharoah does right now.
All American Pharoah does is fuck.
It just bangs little horse girls, little girl horses.
Almost be worth looking up. Hey, how much would it cost a stud for me to get American Pharoah as my stud?
Yeah.
But if I'm going to the Kentucky Derby, I want to go with Wes Welker.
Oh yeah. David Ortiz looked really good when he went too.
Or we'll see Tom there, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Then maybe we can ask to fuck Giselle, because everyone else does.
Go for the threesome. Oh, that's crazy.
Is that
Do
your
you think
4
like
too?
no? My 4 is Super Bowl weekend.
See, that's gonna be my 1.
Oh, you're not even gonna guess my number 1. My Super Bowl weekend is further down on the list because there's only the one game. I mean, there's other games that go on, and everybody's excited, but it's a lot of build up for one game. And don't get me wrong, I've had a lot of fun on Super Bowl weekends in the last few years. But it's just one big game, and it's fun. Like in Vegas, it's amazing. There's nothing like Super Bowl in Vegas. Wait till it actually comes to Vegas in 2 years. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be there.
This Super Bowl wasn't the best because Cassidy's dad is a Rams fan, so it made watching the game a little bit more intense than normal. Like last year when it was like Tampa versus Kansas City. Well, obviously I hate Kansas City, so
You've watched a lot of Patriots Super Bowls with a Patriots fan.
also true. Like trying to think of the latest unbiased Super Bowl. So this one was Rams Bengals, so I had a rooting interest. Kansas City, Tampa,
I
hate
was
Kansas City.
pulling hard for KC.
Kansas City, San Francisco, hate Kansas City.
Pulling hard for San Fran.
And then it was, what am I at? 53.
53.
So New England Rams, obviously
Yeah.
have a rooting interest.
Yeah.
52, obviously have a rooting interest. 51, obviously have a rooting interest.
Yeah.
50, definitely had a rooting interest.
Absolutely.
Damn, Spurs got their ass kicked. 49 had a rooting interest.
Yeah.
48 had a rooting interest.
Yep.
47, I think 47, because I didn't give a fuck who won between the Niners and the Ravens.
We had a bar bet on that one though. Bar tab. Wasn't that one?
What did it? It was overridden by the Rafa Federer.
No, that was the last one I cashed. Because that wasn't over.
Is that the coach?
Yeah, Lindy.
What is she, like my age?
Yeah, she's like class of 2012.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shit.
Um,
Would though.
absolutely.
She gonna see this. Hey,
We
fast
could
talk.
try to.
We
could
could
get
probably
Lindy.
get
I know
her
we could
on
get
here.
Lindy on here. Just be like, is this you guys do your podcast here at this bar in your backyard? Yeah, girl, that's how
Where
we
else
do
would
it.
you do it?
Yeah, Lindy. I mean, what do you think? We go to a studio and record it there?
I have a chick named Essence.
Essence Booker, get 'em, girls. That's gonna be a tough one for them, but I think they can do it. I think
Playing
they
the
can do it.
Bobcats.
Yeah. Where were we? I don't even remember.
Three.
Super Bowl weekend. What's my 3? My 3, I think, is. My 3 is this weekend, March Madness, first weekend of the March Madness tournament.
I like it. Yeah, because I think the reason I like it is because it's constant. Like, there's gonna be basketball when I get up to when I go to bed.
Yeah.
And nothing can provide that like these 4 days. These 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where it's just like tournament games, day and night, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. And it's all 4 days. There's betting. It's everywhere you go. It's just awesome. I mean, it's great. It's St. Patrick's Day usually around then. So you got like extra excuses to booze and sports. There's spring training baseball going on. Pitchers and catchers. No, that's last month. Well, in a normal world, thanks a lot, Rob Manfred, for fudging everything up. But March Madness weekend is a great weekend. It's fucking awesome. Everybody's got their brackets going where like who's gonna win. Damn, that pizza looks good. I know it's not real though. That guy got all the dipping sauce. This is one of the best. It's top 3 weekend in sports. Yeah, absolutely. That's all I got.
I might agree with you. That's probably my 3.
3? Okay.
I will say one thing: take the overs in these first month of MLB games,
Oh yeah, for sure.
because the pitchers are not up to snuff with these hitters yet.
Nobody's gonna be ready.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I don't even know who that is.
It doesn't matter.
Who?
I don't know. It's just a random chicken in commercial.
Oh. Kind of Kate Bishop-y look. Am I wrong? Doesn't it kind of look like Kate Bishop?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
My 2 is probably Super Bowl then.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
my 2 is Super Bowl. I mean, you got nothing on the Saturday. It's just Saturday before the Super Bowl. But because the Sunday trumps it, it's like Super Bowl. So
Yeah. I give it. My 2 is the first weekend of the NFL season. I think there's just nothing that competes with that excitement of the start of a new football season. Because football, like, it can go so many ways, and every game matters. And when everybody's 0-0, there are no Jacksonville Jaguars just yet. There's no pushovers. Everybody drafted the new guys that they're gonna be awesome, allegedly.
Sure.
Everybody's got their fantasy teams going too. You just want to watch it all. Nobody's out. Nobody's done. Everybody has a chance in week one, and then you got, like you say, you got the Thursday night game. You got
Everybody loves the opening game.
yeah. You got a marquee matchup Sunday nights. You got those 2 Monday night games that are always great matchups. I think it's going to be Patriots in LA or in Las Vegas to start. It's just a hell of a weekend. It's a fun way to really kick it off. Nobody's a loser just yet. I mean, unless you're the Bills.
Well, if we're staying in the
Go
same
on,
sport,
losers.
my one is divisional weekend
Oh, okay.
because you've got 4 games. You've got 2 Saturday games and 2 Sunday games. So, but
Not
with
even
the
wild
new
card
I see that no, I like divisional because it's the better teams, the teams with the bye.
You always get
Are
like
playing. So the
great-
schedule's
and they
all fucked up
lost.
now. So this used to be your 1 and your 2 would have a bye until divisional weekend. Now it's different. So because 2 through 7 plays and only 1 gets the bye, but that hasn't made its imprint in my mind yet. So divisional weekend is still my favorite because you've got your 1 and 2 matchups. So like conference championship is cool, but it's only on Sunday. So I think like divisional, because you got Saturday and Sunday games. Always been my favorite weekend. Been my favorite weekend since I was like 6 years old.
yeah, it's
That it's like the second weekend of January, third weekend of January.
that Saturday night
Just
game.
4 super important games, all through the weekend. You can wake up a little later on Saturday because the game starts a little later on Saturday, and then you got your 10 o'clock, or I'm pretty sure it's 12 and then 3 for the, or maybe that's not till championship.
No, that's championship weekend. Yeah.
So you still got your 10 and your 1, but
Yeah.
nothing
awesome.
nothing for me will ever beat divisional weekend. That's gonna always be my favorite weekend, forever and always until the day I die, probably.
Yeah. No, it's a great weekend. I mean, can't
That was
deny.
fucking Lannister.
My
Oh, you don't watch Game of Thrones, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was Jamie Lannister in that commercial.
My one is we were talking about me being biased before. My
Moving
one.
day?
What?
Moving day.
Memorial Day. Memorial Day weekend is an awesome sports weekend. And it has absolutely nothing to do with that being my birthday weekend. Not a bit to do with it. But also, you're like, it's first weekend of summer. You're kicking it off the summer with like a barbecue outside, drinking beers. The weather's finally good. Everybody in baseball is playing. You got afternoon games. Basketball playoffs are going on. Stanley Cup Finals starts Memorial Day weekend every year. I remember going to Game 1 on my birthday. You have the Indianapolis 500. You have the Coca-Cola 600.
I don't want to hate a dog, but I don't like that dog.
Yeah, I would cut that thing off of it. You have basically everything going on. You have everything, and there's good weather. Nobody's uncomfortable. Everything is good. It's a holiday weekend, so you can keep on drinking well into Sunday and Monday. Nola Chari from our Bruins. And that's it. I think Memorial Day weekend's a hell of a sports week. I would take the weekend to go to New Orleans and booze it up this year.
Booze it up.
Bourbon Street. That's all I got.
I'm trying to figure out who this guy is.
It's like a young Barry Melrose.
He was a young Barry Melrose.
He is definitely trying to be Barry Melrose. But also, apologies to my runner-up, Patriots Day weekend, which only Bostonians give a shit about.
Moving day too. I think only Bostonians give a shit about.
What is moving day?
What's the day where the baseball moves all their shit?
Oh, truck day.
Truck day.
Truck
I'm
day.
sorry.
Yeah. We didn't have a truck day this year. Because, we didn't really have a thing. Maybe they did. Truck
Just
day.
didn't know about it.
Stupid Bostonians. Truck day used to be like this day that.
As our next, yeah, I think the next one's got to be the baseball preview.
All right. We got to do. So what I'll do for that is make a list of every team and their newcomers and their gonaways, and it's gonna be awesome. It'll be awesome, baby.
Probably have White Sox guy on.
We'll bring in White Sox guy and.
Maybe he'll wear his uniform. We should ask him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll wear mine too. Maybe my shit'll come. Ooh, supposedly my Mac Jones jersey came in the mail today. I got an email about it. I only ordered it. Like, I shit you not, I ordered it in January. It was shipped on Super Bowl Sunday,
Jesus.
and it got here.
And Jamie Lannister commercial again.
Just got here today. Took. When was Super Bowl Sunday? February 13th.
It's wild.
I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
It was only a month ago? Super Bowl was only a month ago? That
Yeah,
don't seem right.
remember it was later because of the thing. I love Mac Jones, so he's my favorite. Patriots got another Mac from Alabama. Mac Wilson picked him up from Cleveland. Think who did they trade for him? Chase Winovich?
It's going to be quite the NFL season for the AFC West.
It is going to be great for the AFC West. I mean, Denver has made that key piece. The Raiders have picked up.
You could
All those
you
guys.
could literally pick anyone to finish anywhere in that division.
I mean, the only team that's going to suck is San Diego.
We'll see.
I mean, San Diego, they got a bunch of defensive guys. Khalil Mack, is that who they got? And J.C. Jackson.
I'd say they signed J.C. Jackson too.
Psh, you know who they don't have anymore though?
Junior
Aid-
Seau.
Adrian Phillips, I was gonna say, but yeah, they don't. Nobody has Junior Seau. Love you, buddy. Miss you. Yeah.
That's it.
Say suck. That's all we got,
Let's go.
guys. Go Knights, go. Let's go. And Luke Cage is the greatest superhero of all time.